what you have in front of you is the Phive LED desk lamp. I got it on Amazon, and I got it because I was looking for a wide work lamp, something that was a bit longer, that could be maybe clamped to the edge of my desk for ease of installation, and also very, very bright, so I can work at night and have clear view of what I'm doing without having to compromise on my ability to see. And I also wanted a really good CRI. This is like 96 plus, so it's very color faithful to sunlight. And so after I put all those parameters together, the only thing I could really find was this Phive LED desk lamp. So I'll unbox it for you and go through a review because I haven't seen that yet. And I do know that even though this came inside of the Amazon box, it was still a little dented. But you do have to kind of take apart everything the long way, which I wasn't a big fan of. Like, I wish the boxing would open maybe across the top to make it easier, but that's okay. I mean, this is just how it is. Okay, let's see. That seems to be all of it. Okay. So, what do we have here? We have obviously the mounting arm. So, I'll swap it around. This is how you mount it with the power supply as it's integrated in the back of the lamp. It's pretty heavy duty. It's metal underneath with plastic covers, so sturdy there as well. Hopefully it'll clamp very well. Not exactly sure how the power goes in yet. I'll have to check that, but nonetheless. And then on this side, the lamp connection at the top, it's a plastic head that I'm sure that it tees onto. And this part is flexible. And it's pretty flexible. I mean, it's not like super rigid, and it's flat. So very elegant looking design, I think. That's one of the things that attracted me to it, but more so the claims of 2200 lumens and a CRI of 96 were the primary objectives in the lamp, work lamp. Okay, so this and is probably the lamp and housing. LED, of course. Okay. Let's see what we have here. And there you go. So that is the connection points, probably a set screw right here, and the touch control. So we'll see how this comes together. I mean, we can put together the T part first. So we're just sort of inserting, but I'm sure that there is instructions right here, and the two set screws, which I knew we'd have. Here. And inside this box is the power supply, so there we go. And the power supply is rated at 10 volts at 1.8 amps. Take this apart. Okay, so just because I am recording this, I want to make sure I'm assembling this correctly. And yes, so the two screws do attach at the bottom. So I'm going to flip the assembly over like this. And take out the set screw. Oh, I see there's only one set screw. My bad. Okay. All right. You can kind of see why I need a lamp, even though my trusty homemade LED lamp was okay. It was using leftover RGB LEDs, which aren't exactly known for brightness. So I could tell that like it wasn't exactly the right LED to use for a work lamp. More so, it was for decoration, animation, RGB addressing, and all those types of things. But I've been using it for quite some time. I don't work too often at night, but that's changed a little bit. So I need something brighter and far more detailed. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so set screws in. See that you get an extra one. I don't see one at the top, so I think that's it. That's all there's to it. Set aside. So the Phive is up and rolling, and I have filming it directly head on. And as you can see, it's pretty stylish. I really like the way it looks, super clean. And I'll put photos of it from different angles so you can see profile and top view and all that. And then let's turn it on. But I'm going to start with the lights off, just so we can see what it looks like with very little light or dark. Okay, as you can see, barely. I'm mimicking nighttime with my blackout blinds, but there's some light leakage, but still pretty dark in here. There is a small amber colored LED that's lit to show you the power on button and off button. And when the power is off, it's lit up so you can see it's really quiet and not too bright. But when I touch it, this is the yellowest or warmest color available. And the camera might be all the white balancing, but it's a bit warm. And you have various levels of dim, so it can go up 1, 2, 4 levels, so maybe 4 or 5 levels of brightness. And then also color temperature as well, so you can go a little bluer yet. And I think this is probably like sunlight. Color accuracy is actually super good. Like if you look at something under the light, under video, you can see that it's actually super well rendered. So the CRI is pretty high. And it's also really bright to work, so I really appreciate that as well. It's a great looking modern light. And for my purposes, even in pitch darkness, I think this would be way bright enough for me to work, which is what I wanted. So I'll include some photos from various angles. You can see how far out I have it. I have it bent pretty far over just to bring it forward as much as possible, but with the proper angles so that it's lighting up the surface without getting in my eyes, even if I'm working slightly low to the table. So that's my review of the Phive LED desk lamp. I love it. It's great. A+.